Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So the weekly offer dragon has come back around and it is the Gargoyle Dragon again. So at first I had the Kitty, then the Gargoyle, then the Rastafari, and it seems like they've gone and restarted the circle again. So maybe it's just between these three dragons that we can try and earn. Who knows? But I only have one piece for the Gargoyle and I'm probably not going to be going for him, but you know, if you missed out on him last week and didn't quite get enough pieces, well, you've got another week to try and get him again, I suppose. But anyway, the Great Dragon Race has begun again, so we are going to have to get ourselves ready and start doing some of these quests ASAP so that we can start earning some points, because we are very close to unlocking a couple of clan dragons. The Skater's like 2 pieces away, I think. Then we have the Cinder that's not that many away as well. And obviously, I'll be very happy to add those guys to my collection since we've never had them before. And plus the Cinder Dragon looks kind of cool. I imagine as an epic, the Cinder actually isn't all that bad if you wanted to have him in your team. But obviously, legendaries are always going to be better, so no. Don't use epics if you can help it. There we go, we pet all of our dragon babies there. And I don't really want to do 8 arena fights. That's not really what I'm into today. We do need to do some enchantment fights today to get our battle chest as well. So I'm hoping that it's going to reset so that we can actually do them and get some points out of it. But who knows. And we don't want Kale taking on these guys. We got Andy for this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy job right here. And since yesterday, nothing's really changed at all. No new news so far. I mean, we are waiting on another reveal on what's coming out in the next update still, because Gameloft did say that there's something else that's coming out in the update that they haven't really told us about yet. So I'm curious as to what that's going to be. But I don't know why they've just restarted the weekly card dragons over again. If it's only... Well, actually, we had the Apocalypse as well. That's my bad. I completely forgot about him. We've had, like, a month's worth of dragons. I think it is, like, a month where each of them have been available for a week. So, I don't know. Are those the only 4 actual clan dragons, then? And why were there 7 of them shown? In which case, if it takes, like, 2 months minimum to go through the cycle and then start with the next set of dragons, it is going to take a very, very long time to get all of them. If you're someone that has enough clan points to even consider collecting every single one of those dragons, it's probably going to take a long time. I don't know how people are going to do it, because the Kingdom, I don't remember, I think he's a legendary as well. I think he has the same typing as the Crystal, and... or similar at least. And when is he going to become available? Because a bunch of people have been waiting. Like, he's my favourite dragon I've ever seen. I really want him. How do I get him? If he's a weekly card dragon, it's going to be difficult, but as long as we keep saving up our points, shouldn't be too bad. But I mean, if they never release him, that's also going to be a problem, you know? Who knows? But I'm probably never going to get the Apocalypse. I mean, I have more pieces for the Guardian than I do for the Verdant again. I've never unlocked the Verdant Legendary ever. I did get the Guardian, and now I already have more pieces for the Guardian again than for the Verdant. So I don't know if there's like increased odds of getting pieces for the Guardian, or if the game just hates me. But no matter what I do, I just cannot seem to get the pieces I need for my Verdant Dragon. How long has it been? Like 2 years? Or like a year and a half or something of collecting stuff. And it took me long enough to get the Guardian, but then the Verdant is just... It's not happening. Just put it that way. Definitely just not happening at all. So silly. I don't understand. Why does my luck have to suck so much with the card dragons? I'm just glad that we've almost unlocked the Skater Dragon. That's all I can be thankful for. We're 2 away, and then we've almost got Gravelis as well as our clan dragon unlocked. Not that we're going to use him, of course, because the Striker is just too good. But, you know, I don't get it. Game, why you gotta be so mean? Use Dragon Fury, score perfect hits in battle. Well, I guess we're going to have to do more of the blue map fights then to get these perfect hits done. I don't know why it's not giving me any of the enchantment quests to do or any of the easier ones, but fine. Be that way, game. I don't need you to be kind to me either. It's just been a big meaning to me today, these clan quests. And 2 of the recipes that we have available are uncommons as well, but we really need epics or legendaries because they give us a lot more points. But hey ho, that's just the struggle. When you base everything, like everything in a game off of like luck or just mystery, this is what happens. Sometimes you will get so lucky and breed like 3 legendary dragons on like your first and second tries, and then other times you just won't get anything. Like last week we didn't manage to breed the Pilgrim, which I'm quite annoyed about. But he is a rare dragon, and as I need to do perfect hits, damn it. But yeah, with the Pilgrim, he is a rare dragon, so obviously I expected him to be a little bit more tedious to breed than most of the epic dragons of the week. But I did want to breed him this week. He's the new one. Why did it not give it to me? I'm just gonna cry away my sorrows and feel bad for myself. Look what you've done, game. Hope you're proud of yourself. And then some people did manage to breed the Cosmos Dragon on their first try. Quite a lot of people, actually. It's like with the Hippie Dragon week. I got that on my first try, and a bunch of people were messaging me, yeah, I got it on my first try too. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then there's been a bunch with the Cosmos as well. Although the Cosmos Dragon I can understand, because there's only 4 other possible eggs that you can breed for him. So, your chances are actually pretty good. I think it's like just under 5% to breed him, like 3 to 4%. So that's actually really good for a legendary / a dragon of the week. So I can understand why or how most people manage to breed him pretty quick. I say most people, but some. And obviously with the palette this week as well, I don't know, I feel like he's easier to breed than the Pilgrim was. But the problem with the palette, again, is just he's a rare and shares his breeding time again. Not with as many as the Pilgrim did, because that was just stupid. I got so many black armor dragons. It's so stupid. How can I get like 4 black armor and none of them be the Pilgrim? They're all that one instead. Ugh! Whatever, game. I get it. You've done this to me before. It did this to me with the Slam Dunk Dragon as well, because he was available so many times, and every time I'd go for him, then it'd just fail. Next time I'd try it, it'd fail. I was like, oh, great. But I'm sure the Pilgrim will end up coming back at one point or another, like most of the dragons of the week do. Maybe a year from now, maybe 8 months from now, but I have hope and faith that they will bring him out again. And that's just me assuming that they will. Maybe the game won't even be alive next year. Maybe there will be a DML2 by then. I doubt it greatly, but you never know. The world is full of endless possibilities. There's actually a Sonic song. I don't know. Why am I quoting Sonic? I don't know what's wrong with me. I haven't actually played a Sonic game in a good while. I mean, I usually play the old GameCube game, Sonic Adventure, just every now and then when I get bored, because it's like one of my childhood games. Like Star Fox Adventures was, Smash Brothers was, and there's just so many things that I used to play when I was a kid, like a little kid at least. And I just wouldn't play them for like 3 years, and then one day I'd just go and play them again. Because, I don't know. It's just weird going so long without playing them now. And I don't know if I'll be playing DML in like 5 years' time, to be honest, assuming the servers still even operate. Because one thing about mobile games that does kind of suck is the fact that eventually they do have to turn the servers off. And so, in that case, there are so many mobile games where one day you'll just be playing them and then you'll get an announcement and it'll say, this game is no longer being supported, by the way, bye. And then any money that you've ever spent on the game, just, that's it. You don't get to move it on to a next version of the game or it mean anything. That's it. Just everything you've ever spent, completely nada. Gone. And that's probably what's going to end up happening with this game as well, because that's just what happens with mobile games. At least with, like, console games, like, some games have it where, depending on your progress in, like, The Walking Dead, the first game, then it'd go on or change what was happening in the second game that you bought, and can sort of continue on from that. Obviously, these games don't really do anything like that, so be aware that any money that you ever spend on a mobile game, so that's DML, Clash of Clans, Farmville, Candy Crush, all the money you put in, you are never ever gonna get anything out of it after the game is dead. Not that most people are gonna end up caring at that point, because they'll have just forgotten about the game in its entirety, most people, but, you know, if you are someone that decides to play this game from beginning till its end, it's going to be a sad day. And it's going to make you feel really bad about spending as much as you did. I already feel bad about spending money on this game, but because I earn money out of playing it, it makes sense from like a money or businessy standpoint, if that makes sense. So I can see, or I find it that, I don't know how to word it, but I feel like I deserve to be able to put in some of what I've earned back. I know there's a better way to say it, I'm forgetting the word, but I think you understand what I mean. Like, if I didn't make money off of this game, I would not have spent a penny on it. Like, at the beginning when I was playing, I didn't put any money on until I started getting viewers and getting paid back, and I was like, okay then, well, you know, I might as well put in some cash and then hopefully get some more out of it, which is why I've done pack openings, chest openings, stuff like that before, so that if you don't want to have to spend, you can pretend like you opened them with me. How about that? That's pretty good. But we'll claim this anyway. Explore ruins we can't do, Dragon Fury, just stop. Arena fights we can't really do, especially now that we don't have VIP. So I guess the game is just gonna, like, not allow me to actually get any points. Fine! I don't need your points anyway! But those quests have been so bad. Like, before I even recorded, I had to wait 2 hours because the quests were so bad, and now they're still bad. So I've had to waste, like, 4 hours that I could have been collecting stuff just because the game wants to be a big meanie. And, you know, be like that. See if I care. I mean, I do kind of. I don't want to just wait around all day until I get some good quests, just so then I can actually bother doing them. Anyway, we'll get our battle chest out of doing these 2 fights here. We could do a couple more fights as well, but main thing I'm going for, obviously, battle chest. Give me energy, I will be a happy girl. Just a constant struggle with the enchantment league to get energy materials. I don't know, is it just me? I think I've asked this before, but is it just me that struggles so much? I don't know. It's just so many of the enchantment dragons need energy, and I don't know where to get it from. And these enemies are actually a decently high level. Our lantern is enchanted to level 2, but this guy's dragons are also enchanted. So I hope his last guy isn't like a super high level or anything. What are you? Level 30. Okay. You just has a wind dragon at the end. Easy win! And I don't know what it... Oh! I have the tag on the wrong way. So it turns out I'm actually wearing my underwear the wrong way around. Great. I'll take that as a reminder for myself to change that as soon as I am done. I honestly get so much, not anxiety, but I get so scared when I'm outside sometimes. It's like, oh my god, have I actually got my trousers on the right way? Or am I looking like an idiot? I just get really scared that I'm wearing pieces of my clothing the wrong way, or they're looking weird on me somehow. That may just be a me thing because I'm an idiot, but I mean, it just proved itself there. I was like, what? Why do my underpants feel weird? Yes, you're wearing them the wrong way around. Good job. Well, at least I didn't go outside with the tag poking out or anything. No, instead I just get to sit here and tell you guys about it. Hope you love it. Alas, I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. I don't know what other DML stuff there is really for me to show. I could do some dungeon stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, the dungeon bores me to absolute death. So I probably won't. I have been playing a game called Paladins quite a lot, which I'm not sure how many of you know about it. I did used to play Overwatch, but that was only because I was really forced into it by other people. I never really enjoyed Overwatch a great deal. Paladins, however, is basically... people call it the worst Overwatch, but I personally am loving it more than I ever loved Overwatch. So, maybe that is just me. But I prefer it to Overwatch. If you've ever played Overwatch and liked it, I suggest giving Paladins a try. And stop giving me so much water! Ah! Look at all of that quality stuff that's just all water. Why are you gonna do this to me, game? You know I don't want it. Look, let's reason with each other. If you just... in the rare chest that we get, the purple one, if you just give me some excellent energy, all will be forgiven. You basically ruining my chances of getting the Pilgrim by giving me so many black armors. You know, that will be forgiven. Assuming you give me some good stuff in my next rare chest. Do we have an agreement, yes or no? And if you answered anything but yes, we're gonna have a problem. Let's be honest, it's just gonna take forever to be able to ever breed the plushie. I mean, us even going for the Dragon of the Week, I just did it for the how to breed video, but I've still ruined or wasted so much time that I could have spent trying to breed the Briar or Crumbly dragons, so they're gonna take longer to breed. It's just so much stuff taking forever. And the game just doesn't want to comply. And the ruins as well have been a massive problem because everything needs such a high level. I don't have the food for it. So we're getting nothing out of the ruins either. Basically just sounds like I'm complaining about everything. I'm complaining about how the RNG hasn't been kind to me recently. And then obviously we have had times where RNG has been very nice, like when I went for the normal or regular breed of all the time legendaries, like the Pixel, Siren, stuff like that, we managed to breed 3 of those legendaries in like a week, or like 2 weeks or something. We got extremely lucky with a few of those guys. Some of them took a little bit longer, obviously, but then the other ones, they were just popping up. Like, I thought it was Christmas. Christmas had come early at that point. And then recently we haven't really bred anything. The last time we actually hatched a new dragon, I think, was like 2 weeks ago. And that was like the Shamrock? Was the Shamrock the last new dragon that we bred? I think it was. And so I didn't even breed that guy. It's just, I bought him. So recently our DML luck has been sort of bad to be an like, that's literally an understatement. But let's hope it picks up soon, or at least when the new update comes out, if it ever comes out at this rate. I thought it'd be like a week until they release the update, but, you know, since we first heard about it, it seems like it's taken quite a while. And of course, we can't do any of this. Ugh, I don't even know why I looked at it. But now I have to collect all my gold manually, of course, because I don't have any VIP on me anymore. Feels very bad. We still need to collect 2 of the shards out of here. This is the first time all 3 of these dragons have been available for me. Thank goodness. And who can we upgrade here? We don't have the dust anymore for there. And we do need to level up these guys. We had 1.2 million food and all of that's going to go, and we're still not going to be able to fully upgrade this guy. We are 69,000 away. And then we will finally be able to do this Magma's Lair exploration, but all level 30s is too much. It's just too much, game. What? Why is level 30 the cap? I wish it was level 25 instead. That would make it so much easier. But at least there is a cap. You know, whenever you're angry or annoyed or feeling bad, you just take everything with a grain of salt. Try and see the positives out of it. At least now we've hit the cap, so we don't have to keep collecting any more. And hopefully those few dragons that we used will pop up more frequently, so we don't have to use any others. But anyway, for now, that is all that we can really do, because these quests are terrible and didn't give me any points. How much more do I need to collect today? Like 600? Okay, that's quite a lot. But I'm gonna keep trying to go for this stuff and doing all this stuff in the meantime, trying to build up our points so that we can get the clan packs and that. You know the drill. But I do wish you the very best of luck with breeding the palette. Obviously, Tree and Mercury dragons, so Mercury is kind of hard to get, especially at a low level, but I do wish you the luck with breeding both of these dragons here if you don't have them, and good luck with getting enchantment materials and everything else as usual. But anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I will see you then.